All right, so you're thinking of moving to or near Mantua, New Jersey. That's exactly what I'm going to cover in today's video. I'm going to show you a few different neighborhoods and a few different price ranges so you know what you get for your money. And we're going to get started right now. All right, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in South Jersey, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know every time we send out updated information about South Jersey. My name is Matt Curcio with Curcio Partners, a real broker. We get calls and messages every day from people like you looking to make their move in the South Jersey area. We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 5 days or 5 months, give us a call, send us a text, or send us an email. All of our information is in the description below. So as I mentioned, we're going to cover a bunch about Mantua today. So we're here at Chestnut Ranch Park. You can see there's basketball courts. My daughter used to play softball out there, football, soccer, beautiful park, walking paths. So let's go check out some neighborhoods. All right, so we're here at a stop in Mantua. We are in Mantua Farms. The neighborhood was built in the early 2000s. Square footage is anywhere from 2,800 to over 4,900. We have one recent sale here. It's right behind us. We'll show you in a second. It was $720,000 for a little over $4,900. So as you can see, big, beautiful homes. And we're going to drive you around and show you some more. All right, so we're here in Mantua. We're in a neighborhood called Bellemeade. Neighborhood was built in the 1990s. Square footage is anywhere from the low 2000s to the high 2000s for most of them. We had two recently, 466.5 and 440,000. So as you can see, beautiful, and show you around. We're going to drive you around the neighborhood here. Great streets, street lights, sidewalks, all that stuff. So let's show you around. All right, so we're at a stop here in Mantua. This neighborhood is called Buckingham Village. It was built in the 1960s. Square footage, there's some small little ranchers, as you can see, and then 2 stories all around. We'll drive you around in a second, but they're over 2,000 square feet. Some have additions by now, so they can be pretty big as well. But in general, there is one active, 287.5, and that gets you 1,568 square feet. Under contract, there's one at 279. That one's 1,399 square feet. Sold anywhere from the low to the high 200s is most of the property. As you can see, nice bunch of ranchers, and then we don't really have any 2 stories on this street, but we'll drive you around and show you some more. All right, so we're here in Mantua in a neighborhood called Center City. It was built mainly in the 50s and 60s. Square footage, some of them are small little ranchers. They're going to be low 1,000s to, anywhere closer to 2,000. Some might be a little bit bigger. In general, we have a few sales recently, anywhere from the low 200s to the high 200s, but it's really going to depend on, what's going on the inside, because some of them are going to need some work. We actually sold this one here a few months ago. So, but as you can see, nice streets, and we'll drive you around and show you some more. All right, so we're here at a stop in Mantua in Chapel Ridge. This neighborhood was built in the early 2000s. Square footage is anywhere from 2,500 or so all the way up to the high 3,000s. Sold recently, we have three. One at 550, that was 2,600 square feet. One at 600, that was 3,200 square feet. And another one at 760,000, that was about a little over 3,700 square feet. So as you can see, beautiful street. Newer, obviously. So we're going to drive you around and show you the whole street. All right, so we're here to stop in Mantua. We are in Cold Springs Forest. They were built years ago, some in the 1950s, all the way through to the 1980s. We're kind of tucked away in the woods here. Two active, one at 479, and that one's 2,400 square feet, and another one is 554,000, and that one's 2,500 square feet. Solds are ranging anywhere from the high 500s to the mid 600s, but there's some bigger homes. It's going to depend on the condition on the inside. One for sale is right behind us. You can kind of see around. Nice tree-lined street, so we'll drive you around and show you more. All right, so we're here in a neighborhood of Mantua called Crescent Hollow. The neighborhood was built in the 1980s. Square footage is ranging anywhere from about 1,900 all the way to 2,800 or bigger. Under contract, there's one at 380,000. That one's 1,944 square feet. Then sales are happening anywhere from the 360s to the low 400s. We're going to drive you around. There's one for sale around here, and I think a couple more coming soon. But as you can see, beautiful streets, and let's show you around. All right, so we're here in Mantua. This stop, we are in Snowy Owl Woods. It was built in the 1990s. Square footage is anywhere from 2,100 all the way up into the high 3,000s. One recent sale was 520,000, and that one had 2,700 square feet. Sold the one over here a couple years ago, and you can see beautiful neighborhood, street lights, sidewalks, really nice. So let's drive you around, show you the rest. All right, so that concludes our tour today. We hope you enjoyed learning a bunch about all the different areas we showed you. So whether you're in the market to buy or sell in the South Jersey area or anywhere in New Jersey, we're happy to help. All our contact information is below in the description. See you again soon.